Before we begin, I just want to say that I'm gonna do the channel update first. If you want to skip to my thoughts on Halo Infinite, skip to this time. Also, this is the first video that I'm doing with a script, so hopefully I don't sound too monotone. I'm gonna try to have different emotions and stuff throughout this. So let's begin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Carver 101 here. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my life as well as this channel. So first off, to begin, I'm getting an upload schedule, pretty much. So videos will usually come out every Friday. The time the videos will be uploaded is gonna be random, but seeing as how school is starting up for me, they'll normally be uploaded later in the day. The videos will be they'll be the videos that I put actual effort into. I'll also be uploading on other days as well, but those will mostly be the videos I upload now, which are shitposts, basically. So yeah. Next thing is that I'm going to begin using Adobe Premiere and After Effects to edit my videos. I've already used Premiere, for the Best of Lagtrocity video, but that was more of a test to see if I could do it. I want to be able to make great videos on stuff that I enjoy talking about. Also, I have a Twitch. This is where I'll stream some games as well as some stuff with my face. I'll be making Twitch highlights as well on this channel, and I'll also be having a channel where you can watch the full streams. The final thing that I would like to discuss is that I've officially started high school. This is the main reason I've adopted an upload schedule. It's just more convenient. So, yeah, I'm officially beginning the chapter of my life that involves manscaping, puberty, sex, all that stuff. With that being said, on with the show. Okay, I actually lied a little bit. However, it involves Halo either way. I'll be doing retrospectives on all first-person shooter Halo games, those being Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, Halo 4, and Halo 5. The retrospectives will come out in the chronological order of the games that are being released, not the timeline that they take place in the Halo universe. But yeah, here are my thoughts on Halo Infinite. I guess to start, we'll go over the art style. I love it. I really love how it feels like a mix of the Bungie, 343, and Halo Wars 2 art styles, but at the same time, it feels like a completely different and unique art style, if you catch my drift. I really enjoy how they mixed Bungie grunts with 343 grunts, as out of all the grunts, out of all the things that I liked about Halo 4 and 5, it definitely was the look of the grunts. I do wish that they brought back the OG Magnum and shotgun designs, but I'm fine with the current designs as long as the guns themselves function like how the Shotty and Magnum should. As for some of the new weapons, the Commando gives me some serious Destiny vibes, but it also reminds me of weapons the modern US Army use today. The United States Army, to be more specific, which is the same thing as US. My apologies. Seeing that in the game, the UNSC seems very desperate to win the war against the Banished, I could see the UNSC using older weapons from, less advanced days. Next, we'll talk about the graphics, the most controversial part of the game so far. I'm fine with how they were in the demo because the game is unfinished. So therefore, the game won't have the same graphics as, say, Halo 3 or Reach, which are probably some of the main art style influences that they're going for, aside from Halo Wars 2. I'd also like to talk about the facial expressions of the brutes. I do think that the brutes should have had some sort of facial expressions, instead of just the blank slate face. Especially since they're some of the few enemies in Halo that lose their armor the more that they're damaged. And I actually do like the Craig meme, as it's free publicity for the game. It's a fact that the 1-minute trailer that was dropped looked more polished than the 8-minute demo. Seeing as how Project Lead Chris Lee said that the demo was a few weeks old at the time of the reel, I'm amazed how much the graphics improved and however much of a time gap there was between the demo and the trailer. Next, let's talk about the gameplay mechanics. Let's start off with the advanced movement. I'm okay with the sprint, slide, and the clamber. I am not a Halo 5 fanboy, I just think that since Spartans are supposed to be super strong super soldiers, they should be able to do more than just walk and crouch when it comes to their movement. Also, seeing as how the game is open world, I don't know who would... I truly wouldn't want to go at the speed that Halo 3 was at through the soap for the entire game. One of my biggest gripes about Halo's Combat Evolved is that walking on foot to the different locations was really, really tedious. Thankfully, most of the time, Echo 419 would drop you off a Warthog, but sometimes that wasn't... Sometimes you couldn't get a Warthog. So, yeah, those are some of my least favorite bits from the game. The slide and clamber also allow for more interesting gameplay mechanics. Like, for example, there could be some parts that are too small for you to either just walk standing or crouch. So you can slide to get through them. And the clamber also allows for you to get to higher places, so therefore, you know, if you want to go to the roof of the Palace of Pain, I'm just gonna guess that thing that's in the box art is the Palace of Pain, which it likely is. That'd be pretty cool. As for the grapple, I think it'll be fun to use. It's kind of the same thing with the clamber, except I think that this could also allow for more fun ideas to get to higher places. I'm also glad that it's going to be a pickup in multiplayer like how Reach had pickups. Honestly, some people didn't like the pickups in Reach, but seeing as how Reach was my first Halo game and I'm pretty biased, I'm okay with it. Do I think the multiplayer being free to play is a good idea? Yes, actually. It allows for more people to play the game, and it makes it to where if you don't like the way that the game plays, you don't have to spend money on it. Do I like that the game will be open world? Oh yes, I do. I think the reason that I enjoyed Halo CE and ODST as much as I did was because of their semi-open worlds. Halo Infinite genuinely feels like an evolved version of Halo Combat Evolved, so basically, Halo Combat Evolved evolved. I really dig it. What are my opinions on the game getting delayed? I think it was the right call. This gives 343 Industries more time to work on the game for it to be ready for launch. We can't have another Halo 5 with barely any content. That's why I waited to get Halo 5. Because even though I got my Xbox One in December of 2015, I didn't want to get Halo 5 until I knew that the game would be good enough for me to play it. My only problem with them announcing the delay is that they should have announced it at the Xbox event. I do also think that, I didn't put this in the script, but I do think that this will also allow for, like, multiplayer betas, similar to the ones in the past, as well as regular flighting. I think that the flight and the multiplayer beta should be two separate things that kind of work in the same way. I also want to mention that Joseph Staten, the former writer of the Halo series, he wrote the original Halo trilogy, has joined 343 as a campaign lead. Yes! When I first learned about this earlier today, I cried for a solid 10 minutes. The Halo series has made me cry multiple times. Spoilers for Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4 if you haven't played these games yet. I cried when Master Chief had to leave Cortana on High Charity. I also cried when Johnson and Miranda died in Halo 3. I cried the most at Halo 4's ending because, more specifically, when Master Chief punched the nuke, mainly because I thought that the character that I had been playing as and I had grown to love for the last 4 games was about to die. I also cried at Cortana's death. I wouldn't have cried if it wasn't for Joseph Staten writing these characters as well as he did. I really think Bungie and Activision did him dirty when they turned down his original story for Destiny 1. Also, people are saying that this is causing a lot of stress for 343, and it's making the development a bit more hectic. However, seeing as Joseph Staten left Bungie a while ago, like a little bit before Destiny launched, and he began to work with Microsoft a year or two later, which coincidentally was when Infinite was just beginning production. I think he's been working with 343 for a while now, and he's just officially becoming like a member of 343 Industries, which is why they're just now telling us. All in all, I'm really happy that Joseph is back on Halo. Well, that pretty much sums up my opinions on all things Halo Infinite right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure make sure to like the video, as well as subscribe and click the bell to get notified when a new video comes out. Have some constructive criticism that you'd like to give me to help me improve? Put it in the comments below. Make sure to check out my Twitch to see live streams of me playing games. Also join my Discord server to see videos before they're public. Thanks for watching, guys.